If we're marching for women's rights and issues, then we got to march for all women's rights and issues.
We are coming here with diversity of thought, diversity of skin color, diversity of perspective.
We are coming together with unity and not uniformity.
Women's lives, they matter here. Say no to Trump, say no to fear.
Increasingly, people are recognizing that there's more than just white women voices out there that need to be heard, that need to be put on the front line.
What intersectionality is and what it needs to be. It needs to be people of privilege stepping down and amplifying the voices of the oppressed. And that's what I'm seeing all around me today, and it fills me with so much hope.
Like now they have speakers up there talking about missing and murdered Indigenous women, which they didn't have, I'm pretty sure, a few years ago. Our voices are starting to become more uplifted and not silent.
The amount of women of color that I know that have finally been able to say things that they have been holding in for most of their lives, to feel like this moment is for them, I appreciate that, and I'm going to do everything that I can to be visible, to be active, and to fight for these issues.
In the movement as a whole, there has been some times when trans people have felt that we don't fit in, that our concerns are not necessarily heard. And I think once again, what's important for us to do is to speak up, to fight back, but not fight against, fight with. Make sure that our concerns are heard, that we are part of this conversation.
Feminism isn't just for white, cis, straight women. It's for all people.
It's enough that my black sisters are hurting. It's enough that my trans sisters are hurting. It's enough that my differently abled, my immigrant, my queer sisters are hurting. Jewish women have been on the forefront of progressive social and political movements from the get-go, and to be a part of that legacy and to be able to march alongside my Jewish sisters has been an honor.
There's so many different ethnicity groups and different social groups in general that are stereotyped by our current administration and by the United States in general, and we can really contribute to breaking that stereotype of, oh, we're all immigrants who are illiterate or we're all criminals, because we're not.
You see so many different people. There's straight men, gay men, trans, there's so many people, and we're all showing that we are all standing together. It's not, you guys are not dividing us.
Feminism genuinely is for everybody. It's a liberation from the structures and patriarchy of gender.
When we undermine that as a violent archetype in our society, we really bring everyone into a more peaceful, accepting space.
But what we have to do now is come together and work with every minority group, every group that has been oppressed, because together we can work on healing the hurt that we have had.
So I think self-care actually is really important to intersectionality, to really take care of ourselves and make sure that when we show up, we feel fully included, to invest in key relationships, and even ones that feel a little scary, to reach out for people and to ask for clarification and to ask for accountability and commitment across lines of difference.
You can't separate your gender and your race and your sexual orientation. You can't separate those because they are all inherently part of who you are. So I think that the conversation is definitely shifting. It's definitely been part of the conversation with my classes, with my fellow peers in terms of research, and I'm liking where it's going, even though we still have a lot of room to improve.